Can you relate to this when it comes to learning European Portuguese? You go from course to course and don't do much of any of them. You can't concentrate for more than 5 minutes in a row, or perhaps you forget about time and hyper-focus on one task, but you're never happy with it because perfectionism kicks in. You keep going back to apps because they are the perfect dopamine rush your brain needs, and they make you feel like you've made progress, or so it seems. You can only put in some work if you combine it with movement or by going outside. If you're not accountable to anyone, you just drop the ball and move on to another pressing task. Can you relate? Because I cannot. Not entirely, at least. I was never diagnosed with ADHD or ADD, so I have no problem concentrating, focusing, and making progress when I learn a language. So what this means is I was having trouble understanding why some of my unschoolers weren't making use of the amazing program I've built to help them find their voice in Portuguese. But then this happened. A video about ADHD came up in my YouTube feed, and that's when I had a light bulb moment. This was the reason some of my unschoolers were struggling. What did I do? I sat down with some of them and asked them, what is it like for you? And most importantly, how can I change things in the program so that you actually use the resources available and finally find your voice in Portuguese? I boiled it down to one change, one only. Every week they will be sent an email on Monday reminding them of what they have to work on, and another one on Friday asking them what progress they've made that week. Of course, there are some useful tips in those emails, but essentially this is it. The emails are automated, but they work as reminders. There is a human being behind the screen that they can reach out to for some help, support, and accountability should they need it. I strongly believe you learn languages much more effectively if the human connection is there, which is why apps and self-paced courses alone or books have their limitations and usually will only work for a small percentage of learners. And now I wish I had included this element in my video about the ideal way of learning European Portuguese. Now, in any case, my unschoolers with ADHD and ADD were thrilled about the fact that I brought this up and made small tweaks to the program to cater for them. And how about you? Is an attention deficit disorder making it hard for you to make progress with your Portuguese? Or have you found really good strategies to make it work for you? Tell me all in the comments. Your voice in Portuguese matters. Obrigada pela atenção até aqui e até a próxima.